that doesn't look good at all. But as we can tell right now, this is not my car. This was a car of a friend of mine that was sold. It was NA at the time it decided to let go. But on the subject of boosting LS7s, let's check out my boosted LS7 right after this. ECS 1500 kit. I love the blower whine. You don't get that out of a root style. This is a typical. Sorry for the wind. This is a third gear pull. We start spinning right at the top of third. You can tell when it really starts to pull because the camera size of it. Alright guys, I got you a little bit of clickbait on that one. So, can you boost an LS7? Absolutely you can. Should you boost an LS7? It depends. The car I just showed you, that was an NA build. It was a buddy of mine who sold that car, and within 12 hours of the gentleman taking ownership, that was the carnage. It was an NA. I don't know the full details of what happened. My assumption, money shift, yeah, these things can rev out to 7,000. Maybe a little bit more depending on the tune, but you better have it in a high gear and not go too low. So with my car here, as you can tell by the previous videos that I made, 900 horsepower car, I've got it on the badge. I don't know if you can tell. There we go. So shout out to 0FX2GV. But anyways, back to my car. It depends. When I built this car, originally it was an NA build, and now obviously it's a supercharged build. And let me pop the hood for you. Has an ECS kit, the Novi 1500, which is a 1.5 liter supercharger, centrifugal, compared to the ANA, which is a 1.2. So I've been told, talking to Doug over at ECS. Supporting mods are needed with the LS7. The hypertectic pistons will be your first thing to let go on a boosted application, and then as you can see over there, I've got a flex fuel sensor on this thing too, because it's running factory compression. The LS9s and LSAs have a lower compression ratio compared to this. Don't quote me, 10.5 or 11 to 1 I believe, but these cars come with titanium alloy rods, forged crank, and then I put in some forged molly pistons. I'm only running the 6 rib setup, and originally it was tuned by Rocky Mountain Competitive Research out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, and we were all definitely taken back. There is no restrictor plate in this, and I honestly couldn't tell you how much boost is running right now. It made 7 pounds up at altitude in Colorado Springs. I'm now at sea level, so I'm only assuming it's making more. As somebody stated in my previous videos of the cold start comparison, we do have some tuning issues. It's always fun dealing with tuners, but it's got a medium-sized cam in it, Lunati Voodoo. I run about a 60/40 E pump, so it doesn't smell too bad. But in my opinion, should you boost an LS7? If it's set up right, yes. And would you go root screw versus a centrifugal? I say centrifugal, so you keep on building boost. In that short pull video, we spun at the top of third, and you can't beat the jet sound, if you will, that whine. Let me know what you guys think. Short video for today. I'm still figuring out the draggy. The car's running really good right now. It's still clean. The only thing I guess I would add for the ECS kit versus the ANA kit, the ECS kit has a little teeny tiny intercooler versus the ANA kit. It's got a giant intercooler compared to that, and I could upgrade this intercooler here. That being an upgrade to the actual kit itself. So if you're on a budget like I was, because I had just replaced my LS7, I would, obviously I went with the ECS kit, but everyone that I know has ANA kits. John Speed Automotive, the guy that built the setup, he put an ANA kit, or is putting an ANA kit on his C5Z. And then I would say one thing that is absolutely a must on these cars, even NA, is a catch can. I run the Mighty Mouse to delete the PCV. Otherwise, on the top of the pool, you're gonna get a little white smoke for the blow-by. And keep on making some more content. Thanks for everyone watching. Subscribe as you've been doing. Leave comments, questions, any requests for content. And I'm trying to do like a 60-40 with this car and the C7. But everyone else, thanks for watching. Have a good night.